up guys, it's your girl Jen, and today we've got a styling video. As a fashion enthusiast, I've gone through so many different types of clothes, but there are a handful of items in my wardrobe that I just simply can't let go of, and today I thought I would showcase them to you in this video. All of these items I've styled in my channel in the past, so I thought this would be a fun treat for all you OG subbies out there. If you're a fan of styling videos or fashion videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload twice a week, or I try my best to upload twice a week, but definitely every Sunday. So with that said, let's get on with the program. First up on the roster, I have to talk about the American Apparel disco pant. Here they are. These have gone through a lot, and if you were in the scene from 2007 to 2010, you owned these pants or you wanted to own these pants. Sarah was working at American Apparel, and so we got that 50% off discount. Hell yes. But this is how I styled it back in the day. I decided to wear it with this really cropped denim jacket from Goodwill. This was literally from the children's section. And then I paired it with a gold lace top that I decided to knot. And looking back, that long knot that's just sitting on the crotch, it just looks very phallic. And yeah, I just really liked doing those knots back in the day. And this is how I would style these pants today. Honestly, I still think that these pants are fire. I love them. I decided to wear them with a more muted palette. I wore a fitted floral top that adds a nice feminine flutter, and then I toughened it back up with this oversized Levi's denim jacket. To elongate the body, I wore these patent boots from Zara, and these pants just bring back so many memories to me. And now that American Apparel is gone, rest in retail paradise, maybe these pants will collect in value. Maybe they'll be like a vintage hipster era piece. Next up, I've got this old Ratt tee, and I believe this was my first vintage piece that I've ever purchased. When I was 17, I kind of had this phase with metal, and when I saw this shirt at Wasteland on Melrose, I had to have it. It was over $100, and I remember all my friends trying to like talk me out of it, being like, Jen, you're gonna spend your entire paycheck on this shirt? I didn't care. I had to get it. It was this urge that was within me. It was like a guttural feeling. And I remember at the register, I gave the money, and a part of me was sad because I just spent my entire paycheck, but a part of me was so happy that I finally had something that had Ratt on it. And I remember going home and cutting off the neck and cutting off the sleeves, and now looking back, I kind of regret that because I kind of wish it was just a normal t-shirt. And this is how I styled it back in Davis. This was for my How I Style Banshees. I paired it with some denim cutoffs with this sick gold studding on the pockets. Honestly, I'm just kind of wondering where those shorts are now, but I thought that they would look really cool when paired with this huge, chunky gold necklace. And then I guess to soften it, I added this little crochet cardigan and some black boots. I think this outfit is still cute actually, but maybe I would just switch out the necklace for something a little bit more demure. Flashback to the now, this is how I styled it today. I decided to style it in more of a rockabilly style, if you will. I pulled the tank down to make it look like an off-the-shoulder top. Then I tucked it into these gingham trousers. I slipped into some suede Mary Jane platforms. And then for accessories, I added a cool kinky belt and a little bandana as a choker. I really love that I have this piece today. It just brings back so much sentimental value because I've always worked really hard for my belongings, and this was definitely a milestone for me to own my first vintage banty. Alright, so my next piece is also from Wasteland. It's these acid wash denim shorts. These are also vintage, and I believe I got these at the Wasteland in San Francisco when I was 19 years old. They've always just been a really great fit, and I still love an acid wash moment, so I haven't been able to let it go. I found this old clip of me wearing these shorts. I wore the shorts with this cute floral crop top tank, and then added this western belt along with this concho hat to accessorize. I think this outfit is still super cute. You go, young Jen. So this is how I styled the shorts in 2017. I went for a light blue theme and paired the shorts with this off-the-shoulder ruffly blouse. And I used the same belt as my last outfit because I couldn't find my white one. Sorry. Then I just wore some nude mules to let the rest of the outfit shine. I always bust these shorts out in the summertime. I feel like that 80s bleach look looks great in LA heat. So we've got another band tee, and this is one of my prized possessions. It's this Pink Floyd tank. I got this at the Rose Bowl flea market. I want to say when I was 20 years old. I remember that summer, it was super hot, and we came to this vendor who just had huge mounds of clothing, like just piles of clothing, and it was all dirty. And I remember just like flinging through trying to find something, and there was like dirty underwear in there. It was really gross. But when I landed on this, I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. And this top was actually a huge t-shirt, which I just wish I didn't cut it. But I saw this, my heart stopped. It is double-sided, so it's like 2 T's in one. And I remember when I was going to the vendor, I had like a pile of like 5 things, and I was just trying to play it cool as if I didn't know the value of this. But yeah, in the end, I got it for $6, and this is an absolute gold mine to me. This is how I styled it in 2010. I wore it with a vest from Forever 21 and then a maroon skirt that was also from Forever 21. At the time, I worked there, so I just had a lot of clothes from there. We only got a 10% discount though, so that was not very fortunate. Anyway, I decided to wear it with these buckled sandals, and I always wore socks with these sandals because these sandals were so uncomfortable. If I didn't, I would get blisters, and that's how I made it work. So this is how I would style it today. Instead of being all over the place with color, I decided to let the blue really shine and pop through. I added this plaid faded print vest to layer and to make the outfit look a little bit more interesting. I tucked in the tank in this killer buckled skirt, and then I wore these thigh-high sock boots from Style Nanda. To accessorize, I had to throw on a beret because that's just what I like to do these days. To this day, Pink Floyd still remains one of my favorite bands of all time, and Dark Side of the Moon changed my life. That album changed my life. And I know it sounds really cliche to say, but it's the truth. I remember I was 18 when I first started to really listen to the album, and there's this one distinct memory I have with me and my friend listening to it in my car, and we were in a parking lot and we were just looking at all the lights, and the song Time came on, and we were really focusing on the lyrics, and we were just like, what? It's about the concept of time and how when you're younger, it feels like you've just got all the time in the world and you're almost like bored. And then when you're older, you're just always rushing to find time. And by the time you know it, you're freaking dead. So yeah, definitely check out that album. This is so funny. I look like Pink Floyd's like #1 fan right now because I'm wearing 2 t-shirts right now. But yeah, these are both vintage, but nothing beats this one because I actually had to really fight and dig for it. Moving on to the last item, here I have this red plaid blazer. This is from K-Style Me, and this is an online Korean store that I used to work with all the time. I love their products. Things were quality, things were lined, but yeah, every time I wore this, I felt powerful, I felt like a boss, and I just loved this red punchy color. This is how I styled it back in the day. I wore the blazer with a lace button down, and then some high-waisted black shorts, just like a classic, and then I rocked a little beret and some Mary Jane pumps, and honestly, I would wear this outfit in a heartbeat, and it was a little challenging to style it not in that way because I just want to wear a beret with this blazer. So let's fast forward to today. I styled the blazer in an all red outfit, and I just went super bold with it. I paired it with a red top from LPA and then this awesome circle printed skirt that's giving me total mod vibes. I wore nude heels for a safe bet and some dangly little gold earrings. I just love this look and how unapologetic it is. I'm still in the search for matching bottoms that would go with this blazer. It would be my dream to make this a matching set. So if you guys ever see like a red tartan pant like this, hit me up because I need to complete this suit. So those are all the outfits and 5 pieces that I just can't let go from my wardrobe. If you would like to comment down below and describe a piece that you just can't get rid of in your closet, please do. I love reading your comments. It's like one of my favorite things to do after I upload. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!